Hello everybody, Zeph here with ZeffsTrading. Hope you guys are doing well today, July 8th, 2024. Happy Monday, hope you guys are doing well. This will be our chart lesson for today on the 2000 tick chart for the ES futures. Not too many trades as we can expect, with the following last week being bullish with multiple green days closing on their highs day after day. It's to be expected a little bit of a cool down period. And even though this chart overall doesn't look like a cool down period, it was. And we'll look here. We did break previous day's high, as you can see, but it didn't sustain itself above it, and it came back down, came back above it, and basically ended at the 56.26 mark, just in the middle of that, a little bit above it at 29. But overall, it's to be expected. And we'll see if there's follow through tomorrow or if a correction is to be played, maybe 1 to 3 day correction. But we'll see how it is. Nonetheless, here we had some nice moves up. Unfortunately, not a lot of entries for today. Market was moving quite slow. And, that's just how it is. So you got to adapt to it. Okay, so in the pre-market session here, we have a really nice spike up. Let me change the cursor. We have a nice spike up here, nice big bullish uptrend. We have our break, and you do have a first entry, second entry long, overall bad signal bar, and it's quite sideways here, but then you get this really nice big bullish outside bar here, this blue one. Now I'm not going to mark this one overall because it's just too congested across, as you can see here, but maybe for the future reference, when you do see a nice first entry, second entry long, and a bullish bar, outside bar, trapping all the traders, getting all the stops underneath, and then moving to a new high, just be ready for that. You could also maybe argue for this higher low here, but I think this is not a good enough signal bar with not enough room to the highs of these two previous swings. Then we get a nice first entry, second entry long failure here, and this is exactly where we want to see a failure after our break into extreme. So textbook first entry, second entry long failure, and plenty of room back down to the swing low here at 3 points, or even just at the 2 point mark, and it ticks through, so we definitely get our 2 points there. And then after that, we basically also get a reset of the count. So you have this nice big bullish green bar here, and counting from this swing high would be first entry, but you never really get anything decent after that. You don't get any, move back up, and now you kind of realize after a small time period here, it's trading sideways. But what you do get is a first entry short, pulls back, and this bar right here, this would be a double bar entry here with this this is technically your signal bar, but obviously it's not within our rules. And you have this double matching bar bottom here. And even though this bar here is our signal bar, it's only 4 ticks, I would actually wait and just enter on this bar right here that I've marked. So it'd be a first entry, second entry short. And that's just confirming that we basically have movement to the downside here, and we have our little ABC pattern, second entry short. So after that swing low here, as we come and go first entry, second entry, third entry, fourth entry. We've tried to sell off 4 times, and the 4th time it does work here. Overall, this is too congested across the board, even though the rejection off the EMA is quite nice. But we break our previous swing low here, and then we get another first entry, second entry short here. And this one is definitely not bad. As you can see, we have first entry, pulls back, this bar breaks, this is our signal bar, so you do have a pretty decent second entry short here. It's just a little sideways, so I'm a little hesitant to make it a red. And with already, you have kind of a visual two-legged measured move happening here already, so you got to be pretty cautious of this one. You do have room to the swing low for just over 2 points. I'd probably have only gone for 4 ticks on this one particularly, but you get a nice double bottom here, moves higher, back up to the top of the bearish trend channel. And then you get a move up, fails, not a good enough lower high here, very bad doji bar, sells off, and you find support across the board here. And this is almost a triple test across the board. 1, 2, and 3, move higher. Maybe you take that one. You really got to know what you're doing here. It is a first entry, second entry long triple test. There is reason for context here, so maybe you take that one, but you got to be cautious. Carrying on, after that double top that happens here, as we can see, 1, 2, double top. We do break the swing low, comes back up, and then you get a really nice first entry, second entry short, pretty decent setup here. Overall, let's see how big this bar is just to make sure. So a little bit, yeah, it's about a 9 tick bar here, which is okay. You know, just enter with a limit order a few ticks back. If you get filled, great. You could also technically add on to a position here with this inside bar with no wick. This is something advanced, but if you do see, you know, first entry, second entry short, the trade's going in your direction, add on to your winner, add another contract with this great signal bar of an inside bar. Doesn't happen often, but usually when you see it, you could probably make a system of just trading this particular small pattern right here. Anyways, you get a really nice runner actually all the way to the lows here with this second entry short. I'd probably say this is the trade of the day with your clear move down, break, second entry short. And I'm not sure if this is a measured move. Yes, it is a measured move, as you can see there. So quite nice right there. Very good, patient trade. It took a little bit, but you know, that's how it is. Then we get this little bit of a rally going to a correction back to the 21 EMA here, and you can really see how tight and kind of noisy this little tight bear bull channel is right here. Sorry, tight bull channel. But you do get a first entry, as you can see, no bars break, no bars break, and second entry short right here. You know, again, this is kind of a repeat pattern of the previous leg right here. Maybe you take this one. You got to be really, really cautious. You do get your 2 points. It does finally tick all the way through, but it does come back. I mean, it's a maybe. You know, my signal bar wasn't half bad here. It is a green bar, but it is closing on its 1/3. It has a little stem, but I mean, overall, you do have a first entry, second entry short. Goes back to the top of the tight overall bear channel. So overall, I think you can take this one. Again, I probably only would have gone for 4 ticks here. There's clearly support right here across the board, and it does act, comes up, fails. You know, you just got to be very careful of that one. I'm almost tempted to just make it an aggressive trade. You really got to know what you're doing. But to carry on, anyways, after that, we do get a nice move up here. We get a first entry, pulls back. You get a second entry long. Not the best signal bar here. You know, it's only 4 ticks here for this bar. Maybe you take it. Maybe your signal bar was better. And if it was, I'd understand. But I actually really, you know, overall the day, we're still looking for our, overall the day is bearish. That's what we're looking for. And you have this move down. We finally do get our break here. So you're still looking to go short. But you do have your first entry, second entry long failure here. Great signal bar. Visually, you can see the 2 attempts higher. And so that'd be a failed second entry long right there. First entry, second entry long fails, comes down, tests, comes back to the support of the previous swing low. It gets the stops out and rallies back higher. After that happens, throughout the rest of the day, it's been just pretty sideways, and that's what it's just really staying within this trading range here. This overall top and high, the top, the low, and this midline it was respecting quite well, which I saw. And then for the trade of the day, let me put this on here. Just been another failure here, and I saw this, you know, swing high. I saw attempt up once, first entry, saw an attempt up twice, second entry, and I went in with a limit order, and my stop was only actually 4 ticks here. Again, market was very slow, but I really liked the stop loss on this. Again, it was 5 ticks. It was 5 ticks, 1 tick above this bar here. I just went for a 4 tick scalp. I saw it as a very low ATR market, low volume, and I think I read that correctly here for today and just got out. Overall, you know, would it have worked for more than 2 points, even probably 10 ticks? Yeah, but I don't like sitting there. My mental state can only take so much. I like to get in and out of trades. I like fast-moving markets. That's just where I excel in. And you know, being in a trade for, let's see here, 24. Being in a trade for, you know, 5 minutes, you know, I just don't like doing that. I like to be in a trade for like maybe 60 seconds, if that. I want to see price moving. But anyways, that's what I got for today, and I will take it. No big deal. Just keep the consistency going. I don't need to make a billion good trades every single day. Just need to continue to make good trades. That's what it's about. Anyways, so that was my trade of the day, and as finishing for this chart review, we have clear support across the board. And whenever you see this right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, all with the support not breaking, you know that most likely the price will probably just go higher. And sure enough, we do. We get a first entry, second entry short. It fails, runs higher here. Not a valid setup at all, but context-wise, as you're watching price action, that's what's important. You get your break, you move high, and that's where we end on the day. So overall, not too bad of a day for trading. That second entry short, I think, was the best trade for today. And there's a couple good failures in there as well. So that's my little note. Rejection off the 21 EMA with a good signal bar here. As you can see, you can rewatch it and check that out. But hope you guys enjoyed this chart review, and hope you guys' trading was well. Let me know down in the comment section below how you guys did. And as always, thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.